with pianist Jarred Tafaro, who's a professor at the College of St. Elizabeth, and he will be playing on Wednesday night. And tell us the piece that you're playing, you're premiering.
Yeah, we're actually playing The Dectet by Samson, and I'm really excited about it. Really excited to work with the musicians that Stephen's gotten for us. They're all top-notch musicians, and just really anxious to put it together.
And won't you be playing a piece by Stephen?
We're also playing, I'm playing a piece by him. It's solo piano. Not Rach 3 it's called, which I just think is a great title. It's very non-presumptuous. He said he named it that because it's not supposed to express real deep, intense emotions. It's just supposed to be enjoyable music for people to sit and relax and enjoy. So I'm really excited about that one too.
So is it tough to play?
I'm trying to communicate something through it. So I just like to play the music and see how people react to it and establish a connection with them. So that's the part that I'm really looking forward to.
Stephen told me that that it might suggest an influence of Philip Glass. Do you hear that, or do you hear some other influence?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a minimalist influence there. Repetitive, ostinato. The piece is built with an ostinato in the left hand that repeats with slight variations throughout the piece, and the right hand also shifts. And the interesting thing about the piece is that it's repetitive, but there's constant little shifts until it's different music. And also, he mentioned that the beat kind of shifts, which is really intriguing for me. The rhythmic quality of the music is hard to define. So as you're listening to it, maybe it would just feel as like a motion, a movement from beginning to end, a continuous movement, wherein the beat, it gets skewed in your gut, and you feel differently through the entire thing. There's just little variations. It's really, really intriguing. He did a great job.
So when one hears minimalist, you might think it might tend to be simpler to play. I heard you in November play a very complex Chopin piece, right?
Greek.
Greek. And how is it different playing this compared to something like that?
Well, that music was very dramatic, almost operatic in a sense, and very long. The minimalist influenced piece is a little more condensed, a little shorter, a little more maybe academic, not as dramatic. I get a different feeling playing it. I can kind of like focus in and just keep a steady rhythm that just goes through continuously without having to kind of put it all out there. You know, the title of the piece is Not Rach 3. It could also maybe be Not the Greek Concerto.
What's it like playing when the composer's in the house?
Well, we're going to find out. I'm really, I'm interested but I think Stephen is great to work with because he told me I'm really open to your interpretation. He doesn't even want to hear it before the premiere, before Wednesday, which is just, blows my mind because he's really, and I think the title of the piece suggests that he's open to the performer's influences. It's a piece that he's created, and it's almost like he's relinquished his hold on it, his claim on it. It's just out there, and I'm going to play. Hopefully people will listen, and I'll listen, and we'll all just enjoy it together.
And how did you get to be part of this project? How do you know Stephen?
Stephen actually addressed my department chair, Jenny Butera, and asked for a pianist, and I was lucky. She recommended me as one of the faculty at College of St. Elizabeth, and so I got hooked up with Stephen that way.
Well, we're looking forward to a great show on Wednesday.
Thanks. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Thanks, Jarred.
Bye.